Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy, the Crazy Gamer. We are back at it again with Invincible guarding the glow. It's the sweet one. You already know it's the Crazy Gamer out here, man. We singing out here. We happy because we are back with yet another tier list. Write it down. Another tier list. Yeah, boy. We are back at it again with another freaking video of Invincible, man. And first of all, like I always do in all my videos of Invincible, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for joining our Discords. And thank you for keeping the conversation in that Discord community, that beautiful community. Shout outs to all the members. But let's get right down to this tier list. You are wondering, wait a minute, I only see attackers here. That's right, because this tier list is the only tier list that's gonna matter. Trust me on this one with the attackers, because your boy is still dropping videos of Invincible, guarding the globe. After the game is almost 2 months old, we're still grinding. So let's get it. Let's get right down to this tier list, man. And we're gonna start this one quickly, man. I don't want to take long in this video to get it. You already know, guys. We go from C all the way to S. And these two losers right here. I know that's messed up, you know, but MacManiac right here. See, I ain't even gonna break it down because these guys they suck, man. They suck. I mean, don't get me wrong. You could do a whole criminal team with them, and you could put Titan, and you could get some waves, you know, in GDA and stuff like that. You get that full bonus when you got all the characters from the same faction. You get that bonus. That will be when you get all 5 heroes from the same faction. You will get you will get plus 12% HP, plus 6% attack, plus 6% defense. So you already know that jazz. These two guys are staying right in the bottom of the food chain because they're useless to me. Karust and MacManiac, they're staying right there. We're gonna go right to the top, which is B. And right off the bat, I'm gonna go with Rae Explode. And this unit is absolutely good for early game. Key word here, good for early game. You know what I'm saying? Early game. Yes, he's from the Global Defense Agency. Characters like Duplicate, like Immortal, like Bulletproof, or I keep saying Bulletproof. I don't even know why, bro. I'm just I don't know what's wrong with me, man. But it's the Crazy Gamer. But it is Bulletproof. I'm bugging, but that's the real name. Like Bulletproof, you can team them up. You get that extra boost. He's also a good range early on in the game. His 3 skills. I'm gonna break it down real quick for you so you guys can have an idea. You got the first one, Rae Explode. Rae Explode throws a bomb, generating a big area effect of explosion, dealing 90% damage. All the enemies hit get burned and receive 130% of base damage for 3 seconds. Cooldown 15 seconds. That's not a bad skill. Moving on to his second skill, right back at ya, buddy. Rae Explode increases his team critical chances by 5% when fighting against Flaxons. You know, those little green guys that always came back to her to get their asses whooped. That's right, them. And then the last one is Cherry Bomb on top. When the enemy receives a critical strike, Rae Explode throws a bomb that deals 20% base damage and burns them, dealing 10% of extra base damage for 5 seconds. Not a bad character for early on in the game. Keyword, early on. We're moving on to his home girl, team girl, who's absolutely, I'm glad to see her back in season finale. That was dope. She reserved 1 copy. If you have not seen season finale, I'm giving spoilers. So what? So we're gonna go with Duplicate, another great attacker to start early in the game. Not bad. Let me go through her 3 skills right away. Straightening numbers. Duplicate stunts her targets for 3.5 seconds and creates 3 copies of herself. The copy attacks, dealing 120 damage. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Is that same copy that she saved, and thank God she's alive. Second skill, get your backs. Enemies targeting the Guardians of the Globe. Allies receive 5% extra damage from Duplicate and her copies. reach Elite Plus rank, 2 copies of her. And then the last one is going to be Exceptional Plus, you yourself, and die. Once every 10 seconds, Duplicate creates 1 copy of herself. This copy has 70% of her stats and targets the enemy with the least HP. Once the copy dies, the original Duplicate heals 5% of her max HP. Only 1 copy can be alive at once. That's not bad. That's dope, man. Now we're gonna move on to tier number 8. And hold up. Come on, gamer. You're going too fast. Don't forget about Darkwind. He's right there in tier B. And this guy, there's nothing. I don't really like this unit. It's just a range annoying unit at early game. He's not really nothing to do with this guy. This is nothing but food. 3 skills, roll. Then he got the Vengeance. Damn it. Isn't that ironic? His name is Darkwind and he got a skill that's named Vengeance. You might as well call him the Dark Knight. Psych. He's not. On roll. So you already know. From another character this is from the Earth Defenders faction. Early game. I used to use them in early game. Probably a couple of 2 or 3 times. So that's just about it. Now we are going to go to A tier. And in A tier, we are going to give to you guys the very first inductees. It will be none other than your boy, Damien Darkblood. That's right. And I will explain you why. This guy is absolutely awesome he's from Wars Beyond. So that means if you have a team of Battle Beast, Alien the Alien, Damien Dark, you have the Flaxen Leader. That's a good team. I'm going to read one of the skills that is truly underrated, man. I'm going to read the first one, Dance Carabre. Dark blood bounces from one enemy to another, reducing their defense by 10% for 3 seconds while dealing 200 base damage with each impact. And man, on early game and in GTA Ops, this guy is going to take you through a lot of waves. That skill is pretty dope. We're going to go to the second skill, Dark Alliance. When an enemy dies, Dark Blood heals his allies from the worlds beyond for 5% of his max HP. When an ally dies, he increases the critical chance of his abilities from the worlds beyond by 10%. Do keep in mind that this skill is available at Elite Plus, meaning 2 copies of Damien Blood. And the last skill, which is one of the best skills that he had, this is actually unlocked at Exceptional Plus, Silence and Deadly. Once every 1 second, Damien Blood chooses a new target, random, becomes invisible, and goes to their position. He silences them for 1.5 seconds and deals 250% base damage. That skill is underrated, man, making Damien Dark A tier attacker. It took me enough to get it, but he really is an A tier attacker. I'm not gonna go axe because let's be honest, guys. This unit in the regular campaign, there's not much that you're gonna do with this guy. I mean, if you're gonna build a team of Worlds Beyond, that you could work with something. But that's just for me. Keep in mind this tier list, and every tier list I make based on this game is based on my experience. I'm not here to make tier lists for individual people's liking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. You don't have to agree with this. This is based on my knowledge and combat with these characters that I'm talking about right now. The other inductee in this, I will see the Mauler Twin. Both Mauler Twins, another great range units. They work very well with the homie Titan, and that's I actually made a team of Mauler Twins, and let's be honest, Mauler Twin with Titan and that artifact that we just got, Obedience Collar, the artifact that passes skill once every 25 seconds, apply Confusion State on a random enemy for 3 seconds while increasing the enemy's attack by 30%. A lot of people were confused by how that artifact works. That means, yes, it takes control of the enemy minds and it makes them attack each other, which is absolutely amazing. So a team of Mauler, a team of 4 Maulers in 1 Titan, that team is banging. I'm not even gonna lie. Shout outs to one of the members, King Slade, who talked to me about this a couple of weeks back, but I mentioned it now, and that's what the Mauler Twins are A tier. So there you have it with those two. They're not gonna go high enough. And another inductee here is Bulletproof. Yeah, Bulletproof is okay, man. I used them, don't get me wrong. At full capacity. I use his full abilities. The ability that always gets to me is, which is the one? Push it real. That ability always makes me laugh, man. That's push it real good. Bulletproof pushes the enemy from of him 3 times and moves following the target. Also deals damage using 350 of attack. That's his first skill. Second skill, pain absorption. If there's any human on the team, Bulletproof decreases the damage received from range enemies by 5%. That's pretty good. Then you got the third one. This one is unlocked at Exceptional Plus, meaning you need a whole bunch of copies of him. Yep. Keep it up the momentum. After performing 7 critical strikes, Bulletproof increased self-attack stats by 17% during 3 seconds and becomes immune during 3 seconds. And that's immunity thing. Sometimes that really determines the outcome of any battle. And I'm telling you guys, that's freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. So let's go to his last skill. Immovable. Bulletproof is immune to push and pull effects and increases critical chance by 50% during 3 seconds when an enemy tries to apply these effects on him. Do keep in mind his final skill is going to be unlocked at Epic Plus. That means a lot of grind. You know what's funny about this? Now that I'm talking about that, it's harder to get these characters to Epic than it is to get them Epic Plus. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm trying to say is that when you got them in Epic Plus, all you need is 2 copies of them. Then you get 1 star, then you get 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, and then you go on to Legendary. But I'm getting them from Exceptional to Exceptional Plus to Epic. Oh boy, it takes forever. Jesus Christ. But anyways, Bulletproof is A tier. Now, another member that's gonna join this is Shrinking Raid. I still think she's A tier. I'm not gonna change my mind about that, so you guys don't have to agree with me, but that's who she is. We're gonna read his skills for you guys. Rae behind you. Rae shrinks and moves behind the further target, then attacks them with 250 damage. Increase pushes them to Rae's previous position and decrease their defense by 22% during 3 seconds. Cooldown 15 seconds. That's his first skill. Small protection is the next one. Rae increases human allies' defense by 5% for each color attacks in the enemy team. The third skill, Shrinking Mode. Rae is immune to stunned or silent status effect. In addition, with a cooldown of 8 seconds, when these effects are applied to her, she becomes a small and moved next to an available enemy, stunning them during 2 seconds and dealing 100% damage over time during 5 seconds. It's not bad. Then her last skill, Compressed Power. After returning to her normal size, Rae receives 20% critical chance increased during 3 seconds and 20% attack increase during 3 seconds. So that's pretty cool. It's not bad, but Shrinking Raid, homegirl, thank God you're not alive. You're too busy in the ICU unit, intensive care unit. So stay there and stay in A+. You know what I mean? So let's go to the last tier list spot, and that is the baddest of the baddest and the baddest of them. Oh, and the first one that's gonna be here is War Woman. And this girl, man, she rocks. She rocks, guys. She definitely does. Hurricane. War Woman targets a random enemy and spins them towards them, dealing 250 base damage per second for 2 seconds. Cooldown is 20 seconds. And I gotta tell you, War Woman with a Red Rush, they have a tremendous good synergy together. They could be literally unstoppable. War Woman with her first skill, and then you got Wind Tunnel. Red Rush blocks and surrounds his targets. These two guys have very good synergy together, and they could be a pain in the ass. Straight up, I'm telling you. Let's go to War Woman's next ability. War Woman increases her team's attack by 1% for each original Guardians of the Globe presented in her team. Those will be the OGs. We go to this skill. It's one awesome skill, Fog of War. When War Woman receives a critical hit, she gets 10% life leech and 5% attack damage for the next 3 seconds, making this, I think she's an attacker, but she's an off-tank attacker, meaning she could be a tank. This attacker is a freaking beast. In the last skill's Cause of Retreat, War Woman last hit pushes back all the surrounding enemies and dealing them 20% more damage, making this baddie what she really is. And we're gonna go to Omi Man right here. One savage Botramite, who's now a peaceful man living in God knows where over there, locked up. They won't let him out. Omi Man, you already know there's not much to talk about this guy. This guy is one of the best attackers in the game. When you truly see him at work is when you unlock that third skill, Unstoppable. After performing 4 critical hits, the critical chance for the next hit is 100, which deals 150 critical damage. The ability cooldown is always active. It's just one amazing skill, and I have used him, like I said, in my friend's account. Now in my free-to-play account, main account, I have unlocked that skill because he's epic. He's epic already, meaning that I'm only missing that last skill, which is also good. Get Punch. Omi Man Punch deals 200 damage. Hit targets are instantly killed if their HP is less than 5 seconds. That is amazing. Their HP is higher. They are pushed back after performing the attack. His damage hits is increased by 5% for the next 10 seconds, making Omi Man, making the daddy of Mark Grayson, a freaking beast. And the next boy right here is Battle Beast. There's not much to say about Battle Beast, man, other than he's a freaking beast. Like, literally, he's a freaking beast from Worlds Beyond. Like I said, a team of him, Damien Dark, Alan the Alien, one Flaxen Soldier for range, and the Flaxen Leader. You're gonna be killing it with that team. And let's read his 4 skills right away. Claws out. Battle Beast puts his mace away, starts to attack his targets with his claws for the next 2 to attack, while the 100% critical chance when hitting the enemy, he consumes all their target's wound, healing 6% of match HP for wound. That's amazing. And you got the brothers in battle when fighting against Voltramite. Battle Beast adds a 5% life leech to the team, meaning we're fighting Omi Man and fighting Invincible. Unfortunately, those are the only 2 Voltramite characters in this game, so they need to add more. We go down to his 3rd skill, Bring the Pain. Battle Beast basic attack applies wounds for 5 seconds, which deals 100% base damage per second and can be stacked up 3 times. Awesome. We're going to hold his final skill. Do keep in mind the final skill is always unlocked after Epic Plus. Keep that in mind. Warrior opponent, when the target HP is 75% or higher, Battle Beast increases damage by 40%, but reduces his defense by 50%, which is a little boost in damage, but a little debuff in defense. So it's all good. Battle Beast, worthy or not, he's a freaking beast. And we're gonna go with the final, the homeboy Grayson, Mark Grayson, one of the best freaking units in the freaking game, hands down. And I have this character. I have him at Epic Plus with 2 stars already, and this guy is a freaking beast. And that 3rd skill of him, Inner Voltramite, when Invincible HP reaches 20%, his Voltramite powers will trigger and he is immune to all damage for 5 seconds. The ability has a cooldown of 30 seconds, but 5 seconds, like I always say, it is a freaking huge difference, guys, in this game. It's a fast-paced game, but damn it, 5 seconds could determine the outcome of any battle. His last skill, which is another good skill for the big guy, triggers at the beginning of the battle. Once every 25 seconds, Invincible increases attack by 5% for 5 seconds and attacks the enemy with the highest attack. That is awesome. Do keep in mind, Invincible has incredible synergy with Immortal, because Immortal has a similar skill, which is called Stay Alive. So just imagine dealing with Invincible, the Inner Veteramite, and then Immortal with the Staying Alive. These two guys have awesome synergies, so having those two on your team is always great, along with the Robot and Adam Eve, the best support combination in this game, hands down. Then you add to that Omi Man, and you're gonna have, in my opinion, the best team in this game, because that's the team I have. Not because I have it, it's because it's damn true. It's damn true. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is the attackers tier list. For those of you who wants to build, who wants to know who the strongest attacker is, who you want to put in your team, do keep in mind this is the only tier list that matters, because your boy is putting all the hard work in this game, and I'm still uploading videos of this. We're still going to be back with another video. So, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this video. Don't forget to join our Discord, X-Gamers Asylum, all together. Join the conversation. We chat it out. We share screenshots. We share opinions. We help each other out. This was your boy reporting from the asylum with yet another video of Invincible guarding the glow. Peace. One.